A case argues that former President Trump, who spoke at a rally protesting 2020 election results, cannot work for president for role of uprising on January 6, 2021. A Venetian lawyer filed a federal lawsuit against Donald Trump from California's 2024 presidential election votes Saturday, arguing that the former president was constitutional due to the uprising in Capitol due to his role. January 6, 2021 Saturday. The case, one of few people who are expected to be opened in states around country, argued that Trump was forbidden because 14th Amendment could not get an office oath to support Constitution, and then he could not take a mission that deals with uprising. He helped those who did. The language in the Constitution said, "He speaks for himself," he said only A.w.Clark. Yagman said, "There is only one problem that needs to be sued potentially. And this issue was dealing with Trump rebellion or rebellion." Colorful. Once the prominent lawyer was sentenced to 29 months of federal prison after being sentenced to tax evasion, bankruptcy and money laundering in 2007. The case was open to Foreign Minister Shirley Weber, who controls the California elections, at the U.S. Regional Court in Los Angeles. The Trump campaign criticized it as an unfounded case that provoked by political enemies of the former president, and compared it to guilty indictments against Trump. Joe Biden. Democrats and never-Trumpers are afraid of death because they see surveys that show that President Trump has won in the general elections. Trump campaign spokesman Steven Cheung.He extends the yasa beyond recognition like political prosecutors in New York, Georgia and D.C. for this effort. There is no legal basis except for those who pushed him. Before the 2024 primer starts, similar cases are expected to be opened in states around the country. Liability and Ethical Citizens in Washington made legal action to prevent Trump from ballot in Colorado last week. He rejected effort and argued that plaintiff's lack of posture did not weigh constitutional issue. This problem can overthrow the ballot compasses throughout the country. Be ready to dominate the first season. The 14th change, known for its best process and equal rights guarantees, was added to Constitution 3 years after the end of Civil War. Two conservative law academics recently wrote that Trump's behavior was dismissed due to this change after he lost the 2020 presidential elections. However, other experts argue that the case is not so clean. Among potential problems, change is not mentioned in particular. Other parts of Constitution, who has power of application, and more broadly described as provocation and uprising. Levinson said, "I think there are many questions about who is not defined in modern use and who is the power to apply this provision." Orum.